On your fast track. On your fast track this morning, Americans will start saying their goodbyes today to a favorite First Lady. Rosalynn Carter's body will lie in repose beginning this afternoon at the Jimmy Carter Presidential Library and Museum in Atlanta, with a funeral to follow tomorrow. Rosalynn Carter died November 19th at the age of 96. It's the fourth and final day of the truce deal between Israel and Hamas, but there is indication that the pause could continue. Hamas said late last night that it will seek to extend the deal by releasing a larger number of hostages.
4-year-old American Abigail Edan has been released from Hamas militants after being held hostage for 51 days. She was handed over to the Red Cross in Gaza yesterday and was receiving a medical checkup in Israel before being reunited with family. Abigail is the first U.S. citizen to be released by Hamas after being taken hostage during the militant group's raid in Israel on October 7th. 3 Palestinian college students now in the hospital after being shot in Vermont on Saturday on their way to dinner. Police say the suspect confronted the men and then, without speaking, fired at least 4 rounds. 2 of the victims are said to be in stable condition, while a third has serious injuries.
Police then arrested a 48-year-old man who is scheduled to be arraigned today. No motive for that shooting has been announced publicly. A North Dakota man who was accused in a deadly hit-and-run crash is scheduled for arraignment in Richland County Court today. Chad Olson is facing charges of criminal vehicular homicide and leaving the scene of an injury accident.
He's suspected in the death of 20-year-old Bailey Bernstein, who was killed last month while walking with her mother near the Wahpeton airport. Olson was arrested at a home in Wahpeton after a series of tips from you, the public.
It is now 6:53, waking up to a very cool morning out there. Ashlyn, you said you got a new jacket.
Hopefully, just in time.
Yeah, seriously. Anyway, we go to meteorologist Lisa Green right now with why you all might want to break out that heavier winter jacket today. Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning. Yes, it's a good day for that. We're looking at temperatures in the single digits in spots and wind chills that are even lower. So in Fargo, it's pretty quiet right now. That's great for travel, but not so great if you're going to be waiting out at the bus stop this morning heading back to school. We're looking at 14 degrees right now. Wind is out of the northwest, and so that direction means colder air moving in, and that's just going to keep us on that chilly side today. And so when we factor in that wind, it feels like 1 degree right now in Fargo. In Grand Forks, quiet. We have had some flurries and flakes still lingering in this area, and we are just getting a report from the airport of still some flurries going on at 13 degrees. Wind is out of the north there, and it feels like 2 degrees right now in Grand Forks. So again, a cold morning. Other places around the valley experiencing these cold temperatures. Thief River Falls, a wind chill of 4 below, 9 degrees. Your current temperature. Langdon, 8 below. It feels like 8 below in Bemidji as well, and it's only 4 right now in Bemidji. So pretty chilly start here. Fergus Falls is at 10 degrees and Crookston's at 12. So wind chills that are sub-zero in a lot of spots, in these pink numbers here, we're seeing those, and at times even into the teens below 0 this morning as well. So bundle up. Looking at some weather that's otherwise pretty quiet, just a few of those flurries moving through. Otherwise, it's just more on the cloudy side. And out at the bus stop, again, the kids will want those layers and that heavier coat. Temperatures even this afternoon struggle to warm up. We're looking at a high of about 21 in Fargo, and that is it. And that's one of our warmer locations. A lot of places will spend the afternoon in the teens. So we're looking at some cooler weather, some sunshine at least to brighten things up. Wind out of the northwest continuing into the afternoon hours today. Later tonight, we'll see those temperatures initially dip. So if you're heading out to the Parade of Lights in Detroit Lakes, going to want to bundle up for that. And as we head into the rest of the week, we're looking at that warming trend starting up for us tomorrow. Windy, but it's a south wind, and that will help to bring our temperatures back into a more tolerable range. We'll be in the mid-30s for your high on Tuesday. And then we keep those above freezing high temperatures going through the rest of the week into the weekend as well. The first weekend of December, and we'll be seeing temperatures topping the 30s, even some low 40s. So not too bad at all here in the extended planner, but today, next 24 hours, going to be the toughest of the week as far as temperatures are concerned. So yes, you're going to want the heavier coat here to kick off the week this week.
Yeah, some good advice. Stay warm out there. Thank you, Lisa.
6:56 here on the Valley today. The NDSU Bison football team mourning the loss of a former player. Head coach Matt Entz says Reed Ryan passed away from cardiac arrest on Tuesday.
Our team had a bunch of heavy hearts yesterday. You know, it's unique when you talk to kids, you know, some of the toughest kids you know, and they don't know how to respond to it. So, but I felt like I know it's out there in social media. Want the Ryan family to know that Bison Nation, especially the Bison football team, is thinking of them. So.
Ryan was a Wisconsin native who last played for NDSU in 2022. One woman is dead, 3 other people hurt after a rollover on I-94 in western North Dakota over the weekend. The Highway Patrol says the 59-year-old victim was in the back seat of an SUV when the driver lost control on ice and then rolled several times in a ditch.
The woman was thrown from that vehicle and died at the scene. 3 other people were hurt, all of them from Dickinson. The Highway Patrol identifying the victim of a head-on crash Saturday near Alice, North Dakota, a 71-year-old Dwayne Kravarka of Lisbon.
Troopers say he was killed when his vehicle crossed the center line on Cass County 38 around noon Saturday and was hit by a semi. The semi driver was not hurt and is not facing any charges. It's Cyber Monday, and more than 71 million Americans are expected to shop during today's sales. The National Retail Federation says consumers are expected to spend more than $270 billion online and other non-store purchases this holiday season.
Now, Cyber Monday is the second most popular shopping day of the Thanksgiving holiday, right behind Black Friday. Even with heavy traffic at stores, many retailers say they are pulling back on holiday hiring this season. This is the fewest seasonal job openings since 2013. Retailers say they are foregoing those hiring perks like those big sign-on bonuses this year.
Several major employers, including the U.S. Postal Service and Macy's, plan to take on fewer seasonal workers when compared to last year. Walmart says it will be relying largely on their regular workforce to meet the increased demand. The slowdown in the holiday hiring fits in with the larger cooling overall in the labor market.
The FM Area Foundation is launching its annual Caring Catalog today. This is an online giving platform to help fund local nonprofits during this holiday season.
The Caring Catalog runs through December 8th. It's 2 weeks away. Now, if you would like to help, you can go to the FM Area Foundation's website. We also have this available on that free VNL News app. In the rush of Black Friday and Cyber Monday, nonprofits asking for help tomorrow on Giving Tuesday. It's global generosity movement designed to make it easy for people to contribute to charities.
You can look for Giving Tuesday online, and it doesn't have to be money. Organizers say you can do things like donate essential items to charities, share your time and skills by volunteering, or this is always a great one, donate blood.
It's very needed in our community right now. We want to leave you on this Monday morning with the Penguin Parade. This is in Northeast.
Why am I dressed like a penguin?
When
Poetic.
life imitates art.
Poetic.
Here we are.
My gift to you.
Well, this is happening in Northeast China, not in the VNL studios. Zookeepers
Not yet, anyway.
dressed up some of them in backpacks. You got a backpack with you? Looks like they're going to school. You can guess it. It was a pretty big hit with the kids, and apparently with our fashion choices today as well.
Work! I really didn't know this story was even coming up to end out the show, but it's my gift to you and everybody back home.
Yeah,
Here we go.
A little Mary Poppins moment.
I love that. Thank you for waking up with us today. My name is Ashlyn Hill.
I'm Jordan Schreier. Have a great day.